that important topic, on that important issue of mental health and the crisis that young people really are dealing with, the problems that these young people are dealing with, particularly many students. Moving on, 4 years after their wedding, Katrina Kaif and Vicky Kaushal have shared the news that they're expecting their first child. The 42-year-old actor flaunted her baby bump in the announcement post. Since then, social media has been flooded with discussions on the right age of pregnancy. Social media users have pointed out that while celebrities make it look easier, fertility starts declining after 30 and the risk of complications are higher. Gynecologists, doctors talk about the fact that the best age for the first pregnancy is before 30. After 30, the quality of a woman's eggs start to decline. That can make it harder to conceive, may increase chances of complications as well. And we're listing out for our viewers one condition that is expected very often, and this is something that doctors actually rule out during the pregnancy itself, is Down syndrome. But the big question is that Katrina is not alone. Age maybe is just a number for celebrities. Kareena Kapoor's first child, Taimur Ali Khan, was born when she was 35, second when she was 40. Gauri Khan's third child was born through IVF surrogacy at 43. Neha Dhupia's first child was born at 37, second when she was 41. Dia Mirza delivered her son at the age of 39. Shilpa Shetty had her first child at 37, second via surrogacy at 41. Dr. Rahul Manchanda, senior consultant at Delhi's PSRI Hospital, is now joining us. Thank you so much for your time, doctor. I want to ask you, a lot of chatter online on why this is problematic. You know, sending out a message through celebrities that this is normal, it's okay to try and have children after the age of 40, not really talking much about the problem. Are celebrities, in a way, doctor, in your opinion, also in a way sending out a message that do what you wish to? Late pregnancies are also okay and perhaps risk-free.
Well, good evening, Sneha, and thank you for having me here. I think I don't think they're sending out a message,
Okay.
but what you mentioned in the preamble to what you've discussing is very correct. With age, the chances of having a pregnancy decrease, and if you do get pregnant, then the chances of having a miscarriage and having complications or problems during pregnancy do increase. So the correct age, or rather, I wouldn't say correct age, but probably the preferable age to get pregnant for a lady, or should I say a couple, is between 20 and 30. Having said that, as you know, nowadays we have careers to follow, and whether we like it or not, the lady does have a biological clock that is ticking. So some of them we now have methods by which you can sort of plan your pregnancy and have a baby later, once you've sort of taken up your goals for your career. But these pregnancies do come with complications, with problems. They need to be monitored more closely, and the problems need to be taken care of by
That's
a
right.
specialist.
You know, doctor, I also want to ask you that it's not just about, conceiving and then having the risk of, say, chromosomal conditions that become higher. The risk of it becomes higher. You know, babies obviously born to older mothers have a risk of other problems such as Down syndrome that we are talking about. But also this entire thing about, freezing your eggs and planning for a pregnancy, a decade later, IVF that I know of 25-year-olds who are turning to today, These aren't without risks, isn't it?
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
But they do offer us an option now with these
Yes.
techniques available, and it's something that we can offer to people who wish to delay pregnancies. Not the most ideal situation. Like I said, they need to be monitored. The risks need to be explained properly to the ladies, and only when those are understood, And like I said, pregnancies need to be monitored. Then only should one go ahead with this, because, like you said correctly, the risk of Down syndrome, even the risk of having complications during pregnancy, whether it's high blood pressure, diabetes, having deliveries that you can have bleeding before you deliver, you can have what we call intrauterine growth retardations, low for birth babies. These are problems that you can have with advancing age pregnancies, and hence need to be monitored carefully by a gynecologist who's qualified, and uh, and then taken care of.
That's right. A lot of chatter online on whether this is normalizing late pregnancies. Some people have opined on the same, but we don't want to. We just want to put the focus and the spotlight on the dangers of late pregnancies. Certainly, we wish Katrina Kaif and Vicky Kaushal all the best for their new bundle of joy, who is really on his or her way. We don't know
Yes,
just
many
yet, but
congratulations to them.
absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, Doctor. Our wishes are with them. I'm going to thank you for joining in, Dr. Manchanda, there, connecting with us on that story.